With the Resmed S9 auto set, you have your main machine side and your humidifier side. These two parts detach on the back by pressing the black button, and those two halves come apart. If you have a humidifier, the hose hooks up on the back side of the humidifier, and on that back side of the humidifier, you'll notice that there is a rubber piece just below the hose attachment. That does just simply pull off that part for protection of the electric connection. Now, the electric connection is only used if you have the heated tube. With the heated tube, it simply pushes on, and then you twist it until you hear the click into position. To remove it, it's essentially the opposite. You just turn it counterclockwise and remove. With standard tubing, it just simply presses on that fitting with your standard tube. Also, with that Resmed S9 humidifier, to open the lid, the chrome button on the front, you slide it to the side to open that chamber. And here we have the water chamber inside. And this water chamber is washable, and it simply opens with these tabs on the four sides, so you can open it up for better cleaning. Vinegar with warm water or mild dish soap works well for cleaning. Strong chemicals like alcohol and bleach are not recommended. With those two halves, I'm going to simply snap those back together. On the back side of the machine half, you'll notice a few different things. You have your filter door, which opens up by just right on the bottom there. And these filters are washable. You can clean them out under the sink with a mild soap and pat or air dry, and they simply go back on that door to go back in. The SD card, if you have one, is right above that filter door. If you press on that, it'll slightly come out, then you can remove it. The SD card is not required for the use of this machine. It's only if your doctor is requesting you to bring that in so they can see, check your compliance and see how you're doing with your therapy. And to put it back in, simply slide it back in until it clicks. Power attachment with the S9 power cord is on the back of that unit as well, over here, and it simply pushes on. And make sure that's fully in there, and then the power cord's attached. And then with your power brick, the wall cord simply plugs into the other end of that. And now we have power to the device. Now, oftentimes when you first hook it up, it's going to say something to the effect of SD card in use, please wait. Or it may say something to the effect of rewriting card, or would you like to format? It's fine to do that. You're not erasing any data on the machine. It's just getting that card ready, because the machine will always carry 1 year of data. After a year and a day, that oldest day will go away. But what you delete from the card does not affect the data on the actual machine. And with the S9 auto set, the S9 auto set model and several of the other models have auto start functions, or you can choose just to press the stop start button to start the machine. Otherwise, functions on the screen itself, you'll see on this left hand side of the screen, you have a home symbol, you have a water droplet, and this ramp symbol. So for instance, if you want to adjust your humidity setting, this is the push dial. You would turn that, and now we're to the water droplet. Now, this is where you adjust the humidifier setting and how much moisture will come through. And with the water droplet chosen, if you click the push dial, you'll notice that changes color to orange. When it's orange, that means you can change that. And you can change that by turning that push dial to your desired setting. So I'm going to set the humidity at 4, and then you push the push dial again to set in that change. Right below the humidity is the ramp. That's your delayed time before your machine builds up pressure. So here we see it set at 20 minutes. If we want to change that, just like the humidity, you click that push dial, turn the push dial to your desired amount of time, and click it in to select that time frame. From there, with your tubing on the back, hooking up your heated or standard tubing, you are good to go.